There are times in Pikmin 3 when it all just gets the better of me. There's moments where quite simply I want to cuddle up to my pillow and just contemplate about how much of a dictator I'm becoming. Follow me, go here, do this, and then sacrifice yourself for food before fighting to the death. Conquering the world of PNF 404 and ordering the Pikmin that are native to this planet seems like a harmless task. They're more than willing to do your bidding, but there's something just slightly unsettling about it all. Nevertheless, the Pikmin are quite content with following the orders of stranded space captains Alf, Brittany and Charlie from planet Koppai. Their world is in a dire situation, food is running out and it's up to our three brave heroes to find a solution. Whether the residents of Koppai are enslaving the Pikmin or are just lucky recipients of a planet's species knowing how to treat their guests is entirely up to you. At its core, Pikmin 3 is a simple real-time strategy game where you control up to 3 squads of Pikmin at a time, ordering them to complete tasks in order to progress with the main campaign. The story mode itself is split into days, where you'll only have a certain amount of time before you have to escape off the planet to avoid the predators who seemingly only come out at night on planet Koppai. Apart from only having a limited amount of time though, the other catch here is that you need to collect fruit as you go in order to feed yourself as your exploration continues. At no point did I get anywhere near to having no food for the next day, so I never had to quickly scavenge for food in fear of getting a game over screen. A knock-on effect of having plentiful of food in storage was that I never felt rushed during the days either. I knew that if I couldn't complete a task on a set day, then I had tomorrow to rectify that. Even the bosses you take on keep their damage levels the same for the next day. The only time where I did feel rushed was in the remaining few seconds where a number of Pikmin had left my squad, as this meant I would lose them. No matter what I achieved during the day, there was always one more thing I felt like I had to accomplish before I moved on. Whether it be finding a way to reach a fruit, to bring back to the base, taking out a group of enemies, or even just discovering more of the landscape. It's a system that when playing I had the urge to play just one more day. Often I would say to myself that this is it, the last day. But before I knew it, I'd already set a list of tasks that I wanted to achieve on my next visit, and kept on playing long into the night. The gamepad plays a unique role within Pikmin 3 as well. It gives you the opportunity to survey the map, whisking around it using the gamepad's touchscreen, while on the TV you'll get a real-time overview of the position you're currently viewing on the gamepad. It's a feature which I use an awful lot, and when I played solely on the gamepad, it was a pain to switch between viewing the map and actually playing, as it wasn't as seamless. Pikmin 3 also comes with multiplayer, but only of the offline variety. Nevertheless, it is a good offering, with parts of the single-player campaign recreated for co-op enjoyment, as well as a somewhat frantic bingo battle mode where it's a rush to see who can complete a line of items collected first. Both are very enjoyable, but do bring up the glaringly obvious omission of online multiplayer, considering offline is a good blast. A fully co-op campaign mode is also something that would have been nice to see, especially when you consider that you can take on the bosses in co-op mode. At a pretty early stage in the single player game, you have control of 3 separate captains who can go anywhere, so why not just have a 2 or 3 player jump in jump out co-op? It's a shame, but what is here is still a good addition to the single player campaign. If you're looking for a system seller for the Wii U, then Pikmin 3 falls short, but then the Pikmin series has never really been positioned as such like a Mario or a Zelda. Instead, what Pikmin 3 does offer is a very strong addition to the Wii U library that should be considerably strengthened during the remainder of this year. While it won't tip non-Wii U owners over the edge to purchase a console, current Wii U owners should seriously consider the fun, lively and downright brutal world of Pikmin 3.